Okay, Inner Circle, my name's Allison. I just wanted to make this quick yoga video for you guys because I know a lot of you said that you do yoga, and this is one of my favorite rest day options, is to incorporate this practice. So we're gonna start seated, cross-legged here, one foot in front of the other, and we're gonna start with your right arm out to the side. Your left arm reaches up and over, and just taking a big side stretch here. Breathing into the left side body, big stretch. And then exhale, come back up. From here, you'll bring your left arm across your body, twist over to the right. Look over your right shoulder, sit up nice and tall. Breathing into the twist. Good, and release that. From here, bring your right arm up and over, left arm comes out to the side. Stay anchored down through your right hip. Big side body stretch for the right side. Good, and come back up. And then twist over to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Sitting up as tall as you can, spiraling through the rib cage. Good, and you might hear my cats, they like to play. And release it back to center. And then bring your right foot in front of the left knee. Flex that right foot, sit up nice and tall, nice long back, and then hinge forward from your waist, walk your fingertips forward. You should feel a nice stretch through the hips, through the glutes. I'm super sore today, so this is gonna be a really nice practice for myself. Good, come back up. And then you'll switch the crossing of the ankles, left ankle in front, flexing the left foot, nice long through your back, and then walk your hands forward. And you might just stay up here. That might be the best option for you today. Good, stay nice and long. Breathing into your hips. Good, and walk yourself back up. And then we'll make our way to all fours. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We'll start here with a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round, look towards your belly button. Good, inhale, arch your back, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, round, look towards your belly button. A few more times here, inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, round. Good, and one more, inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, round. From here, tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the floor, and then bring your hips back to down dog. And take the first few moments here in down dog, tread through your ankles side to side. Good, feeling the stretch in the calves. Good, and then bring both legs straight, and you'll bend both knees down, and then extend the legs. Bend your knees, inhale, exhale, lengthen. Two more times, bend your knees, and extend. Last time, inhale, bend, exhale, extend. And then from here, walk your feet up towards your hands. You can bend your knees if you need to. And then just take a forward fold here. Clasping the elbows if you want. Sometimes it's nice to sway side to side. Just let your head hang heavy. Good, and then release your hands slowly. Roll yourself all the way up to stand. Your head's the last thing to lift. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come into a flat back, lengthen your spine, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step yourself back to down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, hug your elbows in towards your rib cage, lower all the way down to the mat. Good, untuck your toes. Bring your hands by your waist. Lift up into locust pose. Good. Lower down, exhale. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself back to down dog. Good. And take a moment here. You can tread through your feet side to side. So these are a different variation of the sun salutation. Kind of nicer and easier for your rest day. And then step your right foot forward and your left foot forward. Come into your flat back lengthen. And exhale, fold down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms out, up towards the ceiling. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back lengthen. Exhale, hands plant to the mat. Step back, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, hug your elbows and lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, untuck the toes. Lift up for locust pose. Release down, hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up and back, down dog. Take a moment here, tread through the legs, side to side. Good. Pressing evenly into the hands and the feet. All 10 fingertips pressing into the mat. And then step forward with the right foot, then the left foot. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dive right back down. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step back, down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, locust pose. Good. Exhale, lower down. Press back, down dog. Treading through the feet in down dog. And sometimes it's hard in down dog to get your heels all the way down to the floor. So if you need to, your knees can stay bent so you really get your hips high and your weight back into your legs. On your next exhale, step your feet forward towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We'll go through a few sun salutations with a lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, right leg steps back, right knee to the mat. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling for your low lunge. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left leg back, down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, lower. You can come into chaturanga all the way to the floor like we just did. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms reach up for that lunge. Exhale, step the left leg forward to meet the right. Fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, dive right back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back, lower the left knee. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Lower your right knee. Reach your arms towards the ceiling. Low lunge. Right hands come down to the mat. Right leg steps forward to meet the left. Fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, arms come up towards the ceiling. And exhale, dive it down. One more time each side there. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg back, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Lower the left knee. Reach the arms up, low lunge. Hands to the mat. Step the left leg forward. Fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Last time through, exhale, fold. Just building some heat. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back, left knee down. Reach your arms. Anjaneyasana. Hands to the mat. Right leg back. Down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee. Anjaneyasana, reach the arms. Exhale, hands down. Right leg steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, dive down. One more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back. Down dog. Take a moment here, just catch your breath. And tread through the legs. From your down dog, inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Lower your back knee down. Good, so you're in this low lunge here. You're gonna bring your hands to your right thigh and then press forward into that right leg. Picture your right heel and the left foot coming closer together, creating some tension. And then reach your arms up towards the ceiling. You can take a slight back bend here. You should feel the nice stretch through the hip flexor, through the psoas. Good, and then clasp your hands behind your back. Chest opener here, reach your arms back towards your left ankle. Good, widening through the collarbone. Good, release your hands down. And then tuck your left toes under. Slide your left knee back. Extend your right leg straight, flex your foot. Good, so now we're stretching out the hamstring, working those opposing muscle groups. First we got the hip flexor, now we're getting the hamstring. If this is really challenging for you, you can always grab a couple of books, or if you have yoga blocks, placing your hands on those blocks is a really nice option. One more deep breath here. Shift weight forward, coming back to the lunge. Step the right leg back, down dog. You can always skip this and just take a child's pose or just hold down dog. Or you can inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, extend the left leg towards the ceiling. Step the foot in between the hands, coming into your low lunge. Lower your right knee down, untuck the back toes. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Good. Press down with your left heel, and then picture dragging your right knee forward. Awesome. And then reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe a little bit of a back bend, just in the upper back. So from your bra line, ladies, up. If you're a guy, imagine bra line. And then clasp your hands behind your back. Reach your hands back, opening up the chest. So you're not only getting your hip flexor here, but you're also stretching out your chest in front of the shoulders. Good, release your hands. And then tuck your right toes under. Right knee comes back slightly. Extend your left leg straight, flex your foot. Really nice. Stretching out the hamstring. Again, if you need to, you grab some blocks or grab some books. Prop your hands up. Think about your right hip coming back towards your left hip and your left hip coming back towards your right hip coming towards your left foot. Good, and then walk yourself forward into that lunge, plant your hands, step the left leg back, down dog. Optional, inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, inhale, right leg extends up towards the ceiling. And then you'll step your foot in between your hands. This time, your left knee stays straight. And you'll reach your right arm up towards the ceiling for a twist. You can take your gaze up towards your right hand if you want. Good, or keep that gaze towards your left hand. If your neck's a little cranky, I would recommend keeping your gaze down towards the mat. Good, and then bring your right hand down to the mat. Step the left leg in slightly. Straighten both knees. Good, pyramid pose. Again, right hip's coming back, left hip's coming forward. So your hips are nice and square to the mat. If you can't reach the floor here, hands on blocks or books, whatever you have at home. Good, you can let your head drop. It's releasing the hamstrings. I did deadlifts yesterday, so super sore today. This feels amazing. One more deep breath in. Plant your hands, step the right leg back. Come back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg extends towards the ceiling. Same thing, left side. Step the foot in between the hands. And then peel open that left arm towards the ceiling. You can take your gaze up towards the left hand or down towards the right hand. Make sure that your right knee stays, or left knee, stays going forward over your left toes. Beautiful. Good, bring your left hand down to the mat. Step the right foot in slightly, pyramid pose. Make sure that the right heel's on the ground here. Left hip's coming back, right hip's coming forward. You're stretching out the hamstrings back of that left leg. Beautiful, let your head go. Hands on blocks if you need it. And then just make sure that this left knee isn't locked out and hyperextended. Keep a soft bend in that knee. I call it a micro bend. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, step the left leg back. Come back to your down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. From here, extend your right leg towards the ceiling. This time, step the foot to the outside of the mat. So your toes are off the mat, heels on the mat. Your foot's turned out to almost like a V shape. So 2 o'clock. Good. Your hands are down here. Now, I like to stay up on my hands, or you can bring your elbows down to the mat. It's a little much for me today, but you can bring your elbows down. Or if you have blocks, you can bring your elbows to blocks. Really working into those hips here. Good. And then you can either stay here if you want a deep quad stretch. You can start to bend your left knee, reach your right arm back towards your right foot, and hold on to that left foot. Yeah. And try not to let your back go here. Keep your abdominals engaged. Really nice. One more deep breath. This is a really intense stretch. And release. Hands to the mat. Step the right leg back. Down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing, left side. Inhale, left leg extends up. Exhale, step the foot to the outside of the left hand. Lower your left knee down. Good, coming into the lizard pose. This time your toes turn out to about 10, 11 o'clock. This kind of depends on how your hips feel. So not everybody will be the same. Good, and again, you can come down to your elbows. I'm gonna stay on my hands today. This is enough for me. So you'll feel this in the left hip, but then also you might feel something happening in the right hip flexor. Good, and from here, bend your right knee. Reach back towards the right foot. Pull your heel in towards your seat. And today we're twisting into this so you can turn your chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the mat. Step the left leg back. Down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Last time. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, and then you'll lower your knees down. Come through to seated. And then we'll come down to our backs. We're gonna end with just a glute stretch here. So this is primarily focused, again, on the legs, on the hips, since that's what I'm needing today, and you might need it too after that day one workout. You'll bend your right knee, cross it over the left leg, flex your right foot to protect the knee, and then hold on behind your left thigh, bring it in closer. Really nice. Really press your tailbone down into the mat, so sometimes this happens. You want to press your tailbone down. Keep your spine nice and long here. And if this is too much to hold on behind the leg, your left foot can stay flat on the mat, and you just press the right knee out to the side. That might not be enough for today. Really nice. If you want to stay here longer, you can. Just pause the video. And go ahead, release that. And take that on the other side. Left ankle crosses over the right leg. You can either stay here or lift that right leg off the ground. Hold on behind the thigh. Remember to flex your left foot. Keep pressing that left knee out to the side. Starting to ease out into it here. Good, and release that left leg. And then just hug both knees in. Good. Rock side to side. Release your feet down to the mat. And then you'll lift your hips up, slide them over to the left slightly, arms come out to a T shape. Lift your knees up and let the knees fall over to the mat. Look over towards your left arm. So taking a nice twist here. I'm running into the wall a little bit, but hopefully you have a little more room. You can bring your right hand to the left thigh, deepen that twist. Really nice. And release it back to center. Same thing, feet come flat on the floor, scoot your hips over to the right, lift the knees up, let the knees fall over to the left, and you'll look over towards your right hand. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, bring the legs back to center. And bring your hips back to the middle of your mat. Hug your knees in one last time. We'll take a happy baby. So your knees are coming towards your armpits, and then you're reaching for the outer edges of your feet. If you can't reach your outer edges of your feet, you can totally hold on to your shins, pull the knees down closer. Again, don't let your hips come off the mat. Keep your tailbone lengthening down towards the mat. Good. And I like to rock side to side here. I think that feels really nice. Good, and release your feet. And then we'll make our way into Shavasana. We'll take about 2 minutes here. Just relax down, release down into the mat. Take 2 minutes for yourself today. And start to bring attention back to your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And start to reach your arms away, your legs away, big stretch. And then bend your knees, roll over onto one side. Take a moment, just pause here. Keep your eyes closed. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position. Just a comfortable cross-legged position. Keep the eyes closed. A moment of gratitude for your body and everything that it can do. Bring your hands to your heart. At the end of yoga, I say namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.